Let's see here. Just getting all set up. Maybe I just have to do this. Okay. Now I just gotta notify people. Oh, I forgot to change this. Come on. Ah, there we go. All right. Good. Just hold on. Just gotta do some stuff. And I'll let the community chat know. All right. Good. All right. All right, let me get to my dashboard. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so welcome everyone to live stream here for week 2. Sorry I'm a little late. I'm a bit later than usual, but it is what it is. But we are here to watch week 2 conclude. We got an AI Arena comp, and we have an eviction here. As you can see on the left side, we have 3 people currently on the block, those being Angela, Lisa, and Tucker. Lisa is the primary target right now. If things stay the same, if Lisa's still on the block, then she'll be going home. If Lisa wins the AI Arena comp, then Angela is expected to be the backup target here, with Tucker being the most safe person in this trio here. But obviously, we'll have to see what happens in this AI Arena comp. Hello, Brandon. So the episode starts at 8 o'clock Eastern, so a little over 30 minutes from now. So I want to take a little bit of time to get settled in before we get started here. If I had one wish, it would be for Tucker to lead tonight. Unfortunately, I don't think Tucker is leaving. I think Tucker is probably the safest of these 3. But obviously, this week is like we are losing like an easy target, technically speaking. But I still think it was a good week on the whole. I mean, we obviously have a lot of Angela stuff as usual. A lot of maneuvering, like with like obviously like the chemo T core Quinn side sort of solidifying. We have a new alliance that's the Visionaries, which I didn't specify by name in the video, but that was starting to come together more, and yeah, I think things are solidifying a bit more at this point. I will say in hindsight, though, I did have Rubina a bit too low on the ranking. I feel like I should have had her maybe like 1 or 2 spots higher. Like I think I was a bit too generous to Cam, if I'm being honest. But it is what it is. I feel like considering he was number 1 last week or in week 1, that I probably shouldn't have been too knee jerky in going down on him, because you never truly know. But man, I feel like his position has really gone downhill fast. I'm sad that Lisa's the target, but unfortunately, I need Angel to stay for the drama. Yeah, it's kind of a lose lose here either way. Like, I will say Angela's brought more entertainment to the show, so like I feel like if we are to lose one of them, Lisa's probably the one I prefer to see being cut loose. I mean, either way, like neither of them are really like gonna be big factors gameplay wise. But I feel like with Lisa being the more actively bad one, or the one with less potential, actually, I don't know. I feel like Lisa's just the more boring one. I should probably say. I mean, I feel like Angela's probably done more to like actively blow up her spot and try to get herself to go home by trying to tell people that Lisa doesn't have the power. But like I think Angela's like more messy and fun to watch, even though they're both pretty bad. We are now 30 minutes from, a little under 30 minutes from the start of the show here. Pretty hype, if you ask me. Okay. So I guess in other news, I guess we can look at the games here to see where people currently stand. I don't think anyone picked Lisa in the draft. Oh, actually, NT picked Lisa, so they could probably losing a pick here. And how many? Anyone pick? Oh, three people picked Angela. No. Two people picked Angela. My bad. So that's something at least. I gotta update all the pool picks here. Random thought, but do you think there will be a Reindeer Games 2 this year? I haven't heard anything about Reindeer Games. I kind of assumed it was a one-off thing because they had like the whole like setup from like the BB25 stuff with like having Frankie Grande and Danielle and Brittany there. And obviously we don't have that this season, so I doubt it. Though obviously, like they could probably just like renew it anyway. I don't know. I'm not expecting it, but like I wouldn't be upset if they did have another Rainier games. So I guess we can look at the pool picks here. A lot of people went with Kenny this week, which not surprising. I picked Kenny in the games. So let me see here. So Kenny. Yeah, a lot of people picked Kenny here. Just like last week, a lot of people picked Angela, including myself. think in hindsight, I probably should have picked Leah for this game. Like, I don't regret the Kenny pick, especially if he ends up quitting, but I don't know. I think Leah could have been a spicy pick for this week. Mm-hmm. Blueberries, which still Kenny and Ace picked. Wait, when was that pick made? Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, all's good here. Is it just Daniel that didn't pick? No. Okay. All right. All right. So almost everyone picked Kenny this week, except for Adrala, who picked Leah. That could pay dividends in the future. Anyhow, hello, Colin. Watch Kenny quit live and tank our pools. Yeah, if that happened, Adrala wins. Adrala wins the pool game, but I don't think Kenny will quit just yet. I mean, he did say he was gonna try to win HOH next week because what he said was, if I don't win HOH, then I want to go home. But yeah, I mean, Kenny already sucks. But if he did that live, like that would be tragic. Also, why are you going by lasagna now? Like, are you turning into Garfield? Yeah, I have not updated the boot list game at all. I'll probably do it after the eviction tonight. Because there's that. Then the polls. So right now, I think Skyrus is in the lead with 6 points. So I forgot to vote in the who would be the boot this week question, which is crazy. Which is crazy because I think I put it together while I was streaming last week, and I just forgot to vote. I thought I voted, but then when I was like writing down what everyone's responses was, I realized, oh, I didn't vote. So, and I was gonna vote Lisa too. So like, I guess I'm not getting a point there, but it is what it is. Um. So I think I have to write down the. So we have. So we have a couple more questions to add since here. So at the Best Buy. For that, I just copy and paste what the boot was. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. That works. This is slow. Used to be my Discord name to I'm a clam strip on there. I'm always food. Well, clam strips aren't too bad. Yeah, Kenny's. Yeah, he is letting Boston down. I mean, I guess like he's Derek in name only. It's like, it's like Derek's like, because Derek's from Rhode Island, right? Like I think he was from Providence, but yeah, Kenny is letting Boston down. Like actually, like I saw his intro package, so like he's not even from Boston. Like he wasn't in the Boston Police Force. I think he was in the Everett Police Force, which is right outside Boston. That's actually where the Encore is. Like so, yeah, he's letting everyone down. I would cry tears of joy if Kenny quit. Biggest baby in the house. Yeah. Kenny is a literal baby. Anyway, so the best buy was chemo, right? So let's see how everyone voted. So chemo is the best buy. So let's see. So, I exited out of Discord. Not what I wanted to do. I was doing the Best Buy question, right? Oh yeah, that reminds me. Oh yeah, I gotta do my stock watch. I gotta. Thank God I was doing this now. Like, cause what time does it close? I think it closes at 8. Yeah, I gotta make my buys. I completely forgot. Like, I was gonna plan to do it after the update, but yeah, but I made a my choice didn't pan out. I went all in on a cam. I went all in on a cam, but then cam tanked, and yeah, I lost a lot of money on that. So what am I gonna do? So I basically went all in on cam, and I had $4 left afterwards, and I put that extra $4 into chemo, and chemo actually made me a little bit of money. Like he made me like a dollar 60, I believe, $1.61. So what? Do I just go in all in on chemo? Yeah, I gotta make my decision now. So yeah, so as you can see, yeah, I lost like 43 dollars almost off my cam picks. I just sold them. So with that, I have to make a decision here on the spot. So what's the projection? So if chemo stays at a 7, then he goes up 33%. I think chemo's the only. I mean, I guess you could do T core too, but T core, like if she stays at a 7, it's only 30%. Whereas if you go all in on chemo and he stays, it's 33. So I think chemo will probably be the better, safer bet there. I'm just too worried about Quinn. Like I think because Quinn went down from last week. He was a 7 last week. He went down. So like last week, like it seemed like at the time that Quinn and Cam would be like good buys. Like in chemo's kind of like the risk. But I feel like neither of them panned out. And in hindsight, I should have gone on chemo, but I was a bit pensive at the time. I don't think Leo will go up that much. I think even if things go super duper well, like I don't think she'll go up that much. So I think, now looking at this, I think chemo's like the best buy because he's in like the new alliance now, like the Visionaries, and they can solidify if they win HOH. And even if someone else wins HOH, then Quinn will probably just use his power at that point, or at least you think he would. Yeah, I should probably go in on chemo. So I'll do that. Yeah, I don't really want to buy anyone else. Yep. Then check the dashboard. Wait, what? No, no, no. No, I sold my camp stocks. I don't know why it's showing. Why is it showing like what I had before? What? Oh, oh. Is it because I sold? I didn't sell. That's right. Yeah, I gotta go back. I gotta sell the camp stocks. Sell. Okay, I gotta sell and then I gotta buy. Okay, there we go. Dashboard. Okay, so now I'm all in on chemo. Okay. All right, so yeah, good thing I did that. Like, I only remembered it because I was updating the poll stuff. Let's see what chat say. Hey, Will. Episode starts at 8, so 15 minutes from now. Was Cam the worst buy? I don't think Cam was the worst buy. I think I gotta go back to the Wayback Machine to get like the old projections. Was it Kenny? I think Kenny might have been either Kenny or Angela probably the worst buy, because Angela went down from a 3 to a 2, and then Kenny went up. He stayed. He went down to a 1. I think he was a 2 last week. Yeah, let me just plug it in. So Angela went from a 3 to a 2, so she went down 31%. So I went on a Cam. He went from a 7 to a 5. So that's 30%. Angela's around the same. What's Kenny? Kenny went from a 2 to a 1. Yeah, Kenny went down 49%. So yeah, so Kenny's the worst buy. But yeah, Cam was also pretty bad. Like that was a bait and switch. Won't be doing that again. Brooklyn's a safe bet. She's gonna go far. I mean, I don't think Brooklyn will go down. Like, I just don't think she'll go up. Because I think right now, like, Brooklyn's at a 6. So like if she stays at a 6, then you only get if Brooklyn stays at a 6, you only get 14%. If she goes up to a 7, then she goes up 31%. But if you pick Chemo and he stays at a 7, which I think is which I think is reasonably likely based off how things are right now, you get 33%. So it's like, do I really want to bank on Brooklyn going up to a 7? When it's like, I feel like the only reason she would go to a 7 is if she is like the visionary solidify and she somehow worms her way into that. But I feel like if the visionary solidify, then Chemo is going to be in a good spot. So like, I feel like it's more likely Chemo will stay at a 7 than Brooklyn will go up to a 7. Tucker could go up maybe. He might play boneheaded again. Yeah. Tucker's like such a weird player, and it's like I just don't feel comfortable buying him. You bought 80 Kennys. I think you will get exactly a 2. I mean, if Kenny, because the thing is, even if Kenny goes up to a 2, like you're just breaking even. Like you're not making any money. Like you're not making any money if he goes up to a 2. And even if he goes up to a 3, like you're only getting 10%. And I don't think he's even getting to a 3. So I don't know about that. Mackenzie's gonna go up if I have to bet. I'm still not feeling great about Mackenzie though. I don't know. I feel like Mackenzie, like the only reason she's not in direct danger is because of America's veto, and I feel like even this week wasn't that great for her. And again, like if we are comparing her, like her return, like she would have to go up to a 7 in order to like match the return that Chemo will get by staying at a 7. So I don't know. Anyway, I was supposed to be updating the poll responses. Like I was literally like updating the spreadsheet to like tabulate scores and stuff. Anyway, so this look at the responses. 4 people said Cam was the best buy in week 1, which I don't know if I don't know if I don't know if these people just weren't following what was happening or if they just didn't understand the question, but I would not have looked at Cam as the best buy. I think Cam was one of the worst buys. Anyway. Yeah, so I believe it's just Skyrus that no, it's just you, Colin, that said that Chemo would be the best buy. Yeah, so good. Yeah, so you got that one. I think for this question I said that definitely on this question I said that Quinn was the best buy, though that ended up being wrong because I kind of banked on them keeping Quinn at a 7. Like I didn't exactly expect them to drop him to a 6 because even though like he's been playing all messy and stuff, I still think that they would have like considering the landscape of the house that they would have just kept them at a 7. All right, I think that's it. So that's the best buy question. Then I asked if someone would get a 1, which again I was also wrong on. Like I don't know. I think I'm just kind of shy to say if people get 1s or not. But then like right out of the gate, Angel got a 1, which I did find pretty funny. All right, so 16. You're about 5 minutes from showtime, peeps. All right. And who? Right, so there's that. Oh, and then the AI Arena comp. So what are the poll results for that? We'll find out in a minute. We will find out in just a minute. This week is Angela, Lisa, and Tucker competing. And 20 people voted, so Tucker's the favorite here with 14 of the 20 votes. Only one person voted for Angela to win. Got Blaze, Colin. All right. Anywho. All right. So I think that's everything so far. Anywho, we are now just a few minutes away from the start of the show. Again, look at the thing on the top of the screen, and we will get underway. You should buy the stock on the childless cat lady. Who's the childless cat lady here of these 15 people? Kenny is the PBUS Carol. Sure. Yeah, I can definitely see it. All right. I feel tonight's gonna be either unanimous vote on either Angela or Lisa. I would agree. Because I feel like once the target becomes apparent, I can't really see anyone voting to keep, like, whoever it is. Anywho. How are you feeling about T-Core right now? I feel like today she's been saying a few questionable things. Uh, I haven't seen what she said today, but I don't know. I feel like she's in a good spot right now, like, with her being included in the Visionaries and all that. Anyone say... Yeah, what exactly did she say? Couldn't be the married mother of Brooklyn? Yeah, obviously not. Um, just learned she's married and has children. Yeah, I believe that's the thing. Like that Brooklyn is a mother. She actually said that in her preseason interview, right? She talked about how she wanted to be the first married woman to win. Like, wasn't that like part of her thing? Hey, I'm still on commercial now. It is now 8 o'clock, so the show should be starting any moment now. For me, we're showing commercial for me, so I might be a bit behind. Very subtle about it. And maybe now she's being subtle about it, but I feel like that kind of stuck out to me in her preseason material. All right, now the show's starting for me. All right, so the show's starting now. We're getting to the recap. Lisa is playing a poor game this season, even while Angela spilled Quinn's power. The house still wants Lisa out because they don't like her. Um, yeah, I think it's not great that they don't believe that Lisa didn't have the power even when Angela was saying so. But I don't know. I feel like Lisa's fate was already sealed, like because she was already the target coming into the week, and I feel like she even taking aside the whole power stuff, like she herself hasn't really done any favors. Yeah, so like I can't stream the show on my stream, and I do not know any unofficial sources to watch the show, so yeah, I mean we're just here to like watch it together. I can give like the play by play and stuff, and yeah. Yeah, I wish I could help, but I'm not aware of any resources. All right, so now they're getting into all the Angela stuff that we saw on the last episode. Facebook Facebook fans hated Angela, and now they hate Quinn for weaponizing race. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like how the Facebook crowd would react. I mean, I'm assuming they still don't like Angela, but like now it's like they hate Quinn too. I'm assuming they find Angela annoying because she cries all the time. If I had to guess, Angela's the devil. Casuals call Matt a martyr. Yeah, sounds about right. Considering the edit he got on the show, that sounds about right. All right, so they're just wrapping up the recap here. We're gonna get the Julie. Good evening. I'm Julie Chen Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother. A bunch of people have been leaving shit reviews on Angela's real estate website, which is uncalled for. Yeah, I mean, again, that's the internet for you. You know, again, leaving reviews like that, not ideal. I don't know about that, Julie. That is some look that Tucker has. Like he has like his hair all in braids and stuff. Anywho, all right, we're now getting to the actual show here. We're probably gonna get more fallout of like Quinn's power and stuff. Lisa is genuinely delusional about her position. She doesn't realize that she's the target. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one of Lisa's issues, that she's just overconfident. It's not too dissimilar from like how Matt has been, how he acted in the game. Anyway, Tucker's talking about how like he's on the block, he's risking it for the biscuit. Or so Angela's thinking she's the target here. And she's crying again. So now we're getting a combo between Lisa and Leah here. Yeah, so Lisa's talking about how Angela's the target here. Little does she know. Okay, that's about right. I feel Tucker's going to be a fan favorite. If he lasts long enough, then yeah, yeah. If he like makes jury, like he'll definitely be in the conversation, especially among the casuals, I would imagine. All right, so we have Tucker now trying to learn more about these powers here. All right, so now Tucker's talking to Lisa. He's basically just telling her point blank that she has the power. Yeah, it is still kind of crazy though that Lisa lied about not voting out Matt when it should be so obvious that's what happened here. Like what? Like there's like no benefit to lying here. All right, so now we're getting the whole like thing about, yeah, this was the whole moment on the feeds. How Tucker is like the FBI agent. All right. So now Tucker's going around telling people that Lisa has the power. Angel saying the game is dangerous for Quinn's game. I mean, it's not. I mean, considering more people know about the power now, it's not as bad as what it could have been. But if I were Quinn, I think for Quinn, it's like if you can get Angela out by Lisa winning the arena comp, then sure. But like, I don't think he has to push hard for it, especially now that more people are knowing about his power. And to be fair, it's probably fair for him to tell people about his power anyway. Anyway, we're getting the commercial here. They're already set up in the comp. What is this? So like They're on these platforms surrounded by these like they're on these circular plat. I'm guessing it's like a puzzle. Yeah, it looks like we're getting like a big puzzle thing. All right, we're at commercial right now. Quinn's unforced error with telling his power was incredibly dumb from the start. Yeah, like I think so. I think obviously like there's a number of ways you could have approached this whole power. I think with what he wanted to do initially to throw further sus into Lisa, yeah, him telling Angela about the power, him telling Chemo about the power, that's really dumb. It's like at this point, like I mean, people know about it. Like it's been in the atmosphere. Like you might as well be clean, come clean about it. And I feel like at this point, like obviously, like especially with what he wanted to do, it was probably for the better that people knew he was the HOH anyway, so that he could use that to solidify things. Quinn complains about how emotional Angel is, but isn't that what he wants in his allies? Yeah, so like that was like a whole thing in his preseason that he wanted someone who's emotional. He wanted to work with someone who's emotional so that you could control them. But I think he's kind of realizing now that there it's not as easy to control those type of people as he thought. Or at least someone like Angela. Like I think he was expecting to like be like Tyler from BB20 and like work with someone like Sam. I think that's what he was expecting. But I feel like he kind of got more than what he bargained for. So yeah, it's not ideal. We should praise production with the equitable comps this year. Well, again, like we'll see. I mean, this comp doesn't seem too bad. Like this puzzle comp, considering the like it doesn't look like they had to run around at all. Oh, we're back from commercial, by the way. It doesn't seem like they have to run around, like because it seems like they already had the pieces there next to like the place where they had to build the puzzle. So like, yeah, I mean, better than running back and forth. Anywho, so now we're getting Angela. All right, so I'm guessing now we have Angela gonna leak the secret. All right, so now Angela's talking to Tucker. Did you just say deformation? I think she meant to say defamation. It came out deformation. All right, so yep. So we're getting Quinn DRs now here. Yeah, so now we're seeing more talks about the power. Yeah, no one believes that. No one believes what Angel is saying here. That's unfortunate. Maybe. Yeah, mostly just waiting for the comp at this point. That's really it's what's gonna dictate everything. This is awkward. And now Lisa's telling Angela to stop bullying her. And now Lisa's crying. Yeah, now Lisa's crying in a corner. That's... Yeah, Chelsea's annoyed by both of them. Episodes vilifying Angela. It sounds like they want their fan base to hate Angela. Oh yeah, of course they do. I mean, they're trying to milk Angela for as much as they can. You know. Anyway, we're going back to commercial. When we get back, we are going to get to the AI Arena comp, determine who will be going off the block. But oh yeah, like I mean, yeah, they definitely want us to not like Angela very much. Lisa's social game is worse than Angela's. It's not good. I mean, they're both pretty bad, but I think Lisa probably irks more people compared to Angela, or at least more unintentionally. I feel like. Anyway, we are waiting for the comp to come into play here. So just as a reminder of the poll, Tucker is the favorite here, with most people, the majority, saying that Tucker will win the comp here. Angela has higher highs than Lisa. Uh, I mean, I think some of that comes from her HOH ring, but to be fair, I think her HOH ring also brought a lot of the lows. So I think it's a give and take here. Anyway, we are currently waiting. So I guess I can ask like peeps here now, who you think is winning the arena comp. Again, Tucker is the clear favorite from the poll. And we're getting a Survivor ad right now. We're getting this commercial again. And we're back from commercial now. We are getting to this AI arena comp. It is between Angela, Lisa, and Tucker. Winner is safe for the week. I like how Lisa and Tucker are they're like in gym clothes while Angela is just like in like her jean jacket. All right, here we go. Here. All right, it's just a puzzle. All right, sounds simple enough. I feel Chelsea doesn't have ideal targets, just managing her position and allies well, and her AJOH will be good. Yeah, like I think that was her. I think that's really all she needed to do. The problem is that she didn't really do more to solidify her power structure. I think it kind of goes back to her not really having more one-on-ones with people. I think she kind of let other people come to her with targets. Anyway, we're now on our way with the comp here. All three of them are working on the puzzle. Uh, seems like Lisa and Tucker have. It seems like Tucker is the early lead here, having one piece down. Um, yeah, Tucker's just blowing through this. Like he already has three pieces down, and he's got his fourth down. Yeah, Tucker's just blowing through this. Yeah, it's like neither Angela nor Lisa have any pieces in yet. Yeah, Tucker's almost done already. And with that, Tucker has won the AI Arena comp. He is safe for the week. And with that, it is now between Angela and Lisa on the block. Yeah, that wasn't even close. Anyway, so a lot of people are going to be happy tonight with points. All right. We are now commercial here. And I'll wait until after the vote to actually to do it. Yeah, he does like puzzles. We know that. Oh yeah, like the comp itself was fair. It's like, yeah, it was just Tucker was just clearly better at it. So yeah. So if you're just joining us, Tucker just blew everyone out of the water here by winning the AI Arena comp. I mean, the final noms are Angela and Lisa, where Lisa is expected to be evicted here pretty handily. But obviously, we are currently at commercial here. Sure, we'll get a little bit of campaigning and final pitches before we get to start the actual vote here. Probably get another commercial break. Vote continues. Then whoever's evicted will just walk out the door. The show seems to make it seem like Angela's in trouble here, which is interesting presentation. I mean, that's how Big Brother usually presents it. They usually like the decoy. They usually like to misdirect people. Like, even yeah, like they usually just do like the misdirect where they make the other person seem more likely to go home. But then it's like it's a straightforward vote. I mean that's like the whole purpose of filling out the episode. So I don't find that unusual there. That and also Angela's just like I guess the character that production has latched onto more because she had like the whole blow up with Matt last week. She had the crazy eyes, like, and even this week she's been the center of things. I feel like Lisa like is probably on a similar level, but like Lisa just hasn't had the magnitude of like the Matt stuff from like that first Saturday. All right, we should be getting back from commercial any moment now. All right, we are back now for commercial. We're probably going to get the final speeches now before the actual vote. Oh yeah, we got to get the awkward 60 seconds. It's kind of silly that they had to show like the reveal. I don't get why they just don't. Why don't they have like the other players just watch it on the screen, and then we can actually see like their raw reactions to the comp. This is so awkward though. And they had to walk so far. They had to walk on the top of the stairs all the way to the living room. Like, it's just so awkward. Yeah, so right now they're just celebrating. There's not going to be any combos. So now, Angela's pretty emotional here. Yeah, she just kind of walked off. Lisa, never mind. Yeah, Angela got emotional. She's back in the living room now. Lisa's not really doing much. Yeah, Angela's hugging Cedric here. Yeah, everyone's just hugging. They're not even campaigning. This is just a massive waste of time. All right, now we're getting to the pitches here. All right, Angel's up first here. All right, now it's Lisa's turn. Yeah, so I'm expecting Lisa here to be voted out pretty handily here. Because even with Angela being Angela, I just can't see anyone actually voting to keep Lisa here. I just realized I don't have Cedric in here. Yeah, I didn't put in Cedric saying because. Anywho. Um. Hold on. All right, so Tucker's going in first. All right. Tucker should be a vote for Lisa. Oh my god, this is so awkward. All right. Tucker is a vote for Lisa here. I'll just leave Cedric down here. Rabina is next up. She should be a vote for Lisa here. Yeah, I didn't make a thing for Chelsea or Cedric last week. All right. Rabina's a vote for Lisa here. Because of the downgrade. All right, so Quinn is up. This should be a vote for Lisa. I don't think he's gonna stick his. I mean, he should. His ideal target is getting out of Angela, but he's not gonna stick his neck out. Probably. You look sick. There we go. for some reason. All right, so got 3 votes on Lisa here. Going, no, Kenny's voting now. Probably not. All right, so Kenny is a vote for Angela here. Not ideal. All right, we're going to commercial here. Yeah, I kind of forgot to consider the Kenny of it all. So what are the boots from this week? A lot of people said Lisa here, though some of them were negated. Right. We're currently commercial here. If you're just joining us, Tucker won the AI Arena comp. We are currently going through the vote. 3 votes Lisa, 1 vote Kenny. Should be a pretty easy Lisa eviction here. Now, I guess the question that I'm pondering here is the player ranking. Because I think right now, the question is like, is it Lisa or Matt at the bottom of the power ranking, player ranking, I should say. I think I'm leaning Matt because Matt had more for the fall, and he brought more upon himself. But I think Lisa is like a really terrible player. I think right now, I think I'm leaning towards Matt at the very bottom, and then Lisa just 1 step above, and then probably like Angela and Kenny not long afterwards. I was able to see how long Angela and Kenny last, but I would expect I expect that bottom 4 to be pretty solid. I feel like they're all pretty bad. So I think it's also like, so I guess another thing is like, so Tucker just well, actually I guess no, because I didn't see the comp. But I was gonna say like, if they could have watched the comp on the screen, or even if Angela like stays and tells people that, so I guess they wouldn't believe Angela. So like, I don't know, like, because I was gonna say if they were able to watch the comp, then maybe probably would have been not a good idea for Tucker to volunteer. I mean, it's already a bad idea, but I feel like it would have been even worse for them to see him just completely blow that competition out of the water. Season's so messy. It's only week 2. Yeah, it's kind of like last year, which can't complain so far. All right, we are back now from commercial here. The vote currently stands 3 votes for Lisa, 1 vote for Angela here. All right, Joseph's up next. This should be an easy Lisa vote. Too strong to keep in the house. All right, Joseph is a vote for Lisa here. All right, Mackenzie is up next. Probably not. All right, Mackenzie is a vote for Lisa here. So it's 12, so it needs 7 to evict. Cedric's up next. Maybe. All right, Cedric is a vote for Lisa. 1 more will do it. All right, Brooklyn is up next. They're just giving Julie compliments. Like, to be expected. All right, and with that, Lisa is the second boot of the season. Brooklyn casting the deciding vote here. Cam is up next. All right, Cam is a vote for Lisa. Just pile on our votes. Leah's up next. All right, Leah. Next vote here. Chemo. All right. Let me just rearrange this. Okay. All right, and then T-Core. All right. And with that, Lisa has been evicted in a 10 to 1 vote, 11 to 1 vote. My apologies. All right, let's see. Let's see what the reactions are. Yeah, you called it well. Angela looked shocked. She she genuinely thought she was going home, which is funny. Like Lisa has like no reaction, which is funny. All right, let's first let's update the polls. That's probably the easiest thing to do first. Um, I feel like Angela's way more emotional here than Lisa is. Like, she just kind of like whatever. Like, she's just coldly hugging people. All right, so a lot of people voted for Lisa here. Not too shocking. She was the consensus target coming into the week. Um, 6. Yep. Oh, nope. Chili freeze. Colin for yeah, Angela's crying. 6. Chili 3. 3. Okay, so that's all the ones from that question. The best buy. Colin 5. Yeah, they're showing Angela right now. Well, just wait until next week. All right, so we're going to commercial now. But yeah, pretty fun reaction, particularly from the Angela side of things. Daniel. Eight, 6, 4, 5, 2, 5, 3, 7, 4, and you, and 9. 3, 2, 4, 6. Will. Where's Ace? There you are. Skyrus. All right, we're back from commercial. We're getting the Lisa interview. Mm-hmm. All right, that was the episode. Pretty straightforward. All right. That was something. Um, I'm just typing up the questions here. I kind of forgot to do the HOH question earlier because I normally did that like earlier in the day, but oh well. Yeah, so right now I'm just typing all these up. Um, all right. All right. All right. Feel like this week nominations is gonna be the same with Kenny and Angela. Yeah, I probably agree. I feel like we're still in the phase of like easy house targets. One of the reasons I stopped watching Big Brother was what happened tonight. You have an annoying house guest who's causing chaos for craziness, and you vote someone else out early in the game. I mean, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, like if Angela had gone this week, I wouldn't have been that upset. Though I feel like Lisa was the clear target from the beginning. No, I just updated all this. A lot of questions here. Who do I think is gonna win HOH? I'm just gonna guess someone. Let's see what happens. All right, now this time I'm definitely gonna vote in this. I'll say Angela. All right, so that's all the poll stuff. Now I just gotta update all the game stuff. Expect the unexpected? Obviously, gotta expect the unexpected. So someone picked Lisa. Oh, yeah. Only one person picked Lisa. All right, now pool game. I'm gonna update the boot list game while we're at it. I haven't updated. I didn't update that last week. Okay. Do you know it's been 5 years since we've had a female runner-up? Yeah, yeah, it is true. Yeah, because you had Holly in 21, Enzo in 22, Big D in 23, Monty in 24, and Matt in 25. Yeah, so it has been 5 years. I didn't realize that. Anyway. When did I update this? Okay, so Jay moved. So you moved chemo to 10. When? Brooklyn, Cedric. You made like a billion changes. Lisa, Angela, Joseph, Mackenzie, Chemo, Rubina, Tucker, T-Core, Cedric. Okay. Okay, Jaylee also moved some stuff. Kim, Chelsea, Quinn, Cedric, Tucker, Leah, Joseph, Mackenzie, Chemo. But why was Lisa the target? Her game scared them. I think Lisa just didn't really gel with anyone. Like no one really trusted her even before that, and like it wasn't really on the show that much, but on the feeds, like you had people suspecting her of having the power, and a lot of her actions just kind of made people uneasy and kind of leaned into those perceptions without Lisa realizing it. So like in week one, like she was put up as the pawn, right? So basically, after she was nominated, she like started having a bunch of one-on-ones with people, and then that caused people to feel like she's not someone to have on the block, and made people want to target her until she won the veto. So she probably would have gone home had the veto not been used. And I feel like she just continued to like annoy people. So like, yeah, I feel like Lisa's like a really bad player, and I feel like the power thing is just like one element of that. I don't think it's necessarily that she's like good at competitions. Like it's more so that again, she just kind of rubbed people the wrong way. Like people didn't really vibe with her. And I feel like her competition ability on top of that just kind of further drove people away, like made it so that it wasn't even worth like having her around. So like I feel like that's like a major thing. The reason sorry, I was a little distracted. Yeah, I'm just like updating like all the spectator games in the Discord server. Yeah, I'm trying to update the boot list game. All right. Okay. A lot of people submit at the last minute, which is not ideal. Angela, Lisa, Chemo. Oh yeah, I had Lisa as the runner up. Like that was probably not the wisest decision. Um. Oh, Ace also made one. Big Brother misses badly on understanding authentic people. She was honest. Uh, she wasn't. I mean, she lied about voting for Matt last week. Like, she voted for Matt because she thought I mean, no, she voted for Kenny to keep Matt because she thought that the vote was going to be on Kenny, and then she lied about it. Like, when people were trying to figure out who the votes for Kenny were, she lied about it. Like, they even say on the show that she was lying about it. So I don't know. Was she really that honest? And like, people were thinking that she was lying about being a chef too because like her food wasn't that good. Crazy people are sage, which makes no sense. It could make sense sometimes. Anyway, oh, okay, Kenny last. Right, you forgot someone. You forgot Brooklyn. Okay, and that's everyone, I believe. All right. So, time to apply the scores. Okay, and then Lisa. Okay. Wait, no. Can't do math. So I do kind of wish that I could sort by row or by column. I mean, what? Oh. No, not what I meant to select there. Collins next. Okay, so that's 7. Yeah, I usually do poorly at these bootless games for whatever reason. I think it was because I thought Lisa would be dragged to the goat. But I think at this point, I think Kenny and Angela seem more likely to be dragged. So not ideal, but okay. So I finally get the board. All right. Right, there we go. All right, so all in all, again, what you would expect, nothing too crazy at the end of the day. Easy pawn excuses, a poor one strategy, lacks consistency. Are you talking about Angela going up as a pawn? If you aren't like Quinn, she has nothing on you. Yeah, I mean, Chelsea didn't really have much of a reason to get rid of someone like too big here. I mean, because like I feel like Angela is someone you can easily just get rid of at some point, and it's like Angela, like I feel like even with like the whole like I feel like the power thing, like again, the whole power suspicion was kind of ridiculous anyway because Lisa didn't even play in the upgrade comp, and I feel like the player should have realized that. But really, I think the choice between Angel and Lisa isn't that bad at the end of the day. Like, or at least it's not that different. I mean, the show makes it seem like oh, Angela's like way worse, and obviously Angela's like obviously more emotional and stuff. But I feel like Lisa has her moment, had her moments. Like she had the whole moment in week 1 where she told Angela she can't associate with her inside or outside of the game. That was pretty insane. So like I don't know. I feel like the choice itself isn't even that bad. Like I feel like again, neither of them are particularly great. Like so like any one of them going would have been fine. But predicting Angela final position is weird. You don't have enough info to make a smart guess. Well, I can't I don't know exactly where I feel like Angela will probably go within the next couple weeks anyway. Because I feel like next week, unless like unless like Quinn wants to use his power to make like a really big shot, like Cam or something, I think it'll probably just be like another like easy week. Either take out Angela, Kenny if he wants to quit, maybe Leah. It considering no one really wants to work with her right now. I don't know. But anywho, I mean that's all I got really. Again, I'll be back again next week. Any of you have any final questions or anything else we want to talk about before we hop off? But yeah, I mean, I think I definitely want to keep doing this like next week. It'll be interesting to see where we stand next week. I mean, I think we have an idea of where things are going, but obviously the HOH next week, whether it's someone here, or if it's Quinn using his power. I mean, we'll have to see. Yeah, they are. Yeah, exactly. They're both bad. So, and they're kind of like an easy person to like solidify your alliance around. But yeah. Anywho, thank you all for joining me here tonight. Back again next week, and yeah, see ya.